made the theme song, cause we all need some vigor. There's a reason that I'm having my year. Got my feet up, and they take what I give, no ease up. It's 100%, I meet goals, but I move with no plan or the ego. At least that's what I say. Need someone to calm my blood. I truly lose control of myself. I really wait us for hours.
Hello! Yeah, we're gonna be working on the server. Basically the server that I'd like played on the 24-hour stream, but this time not the same pack. Because that pack is broken! It does not work on the server, so we're not using that one. But it's like mostly in a pretty decent place already. It's just a matter of finalizing everything now. I'm just gonna quickly turn off the jukebox sounds because there is a jukebox playing. Alright, I'm logging into it. And then we shall begin working on it, and fingers crossed it'll be okay. It'll all work. At the moment, I'm working on quests. Just gonna turn the music down on my end. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, at the moment we're just working on some quests. I also wanted to get a map working so I can mark specific areas on the map before I go putting quests in places where people have no clue where to get to them. I could give them maps. Ooh, that's a good shout. I could do maps. Ooh. That'll be what I do. I will give the player maps. The first one, I don't want to be too far away. I might even make it at this village. I don't know what's going on with all the villages over here. They have just all kind of disappeared. Oh, unless there's no beds. Do none of these houses have beds? No, they do. Yeah, I don't know where the villagers have gone. There were villagers here. They've just all gone. They all left. Hi. I will put them on here. Create. Yeah. I want to create a blacksmith, so we'll call him Barry. Barry the blacksmith. Oh. Player. And then we now need to get a skin. So I'm going to swap into this one. Skin Dex. We need to find a decent looking blacksmith that kind of looks piratey. Something like this should work, to be fair. That should be alright, I believe. And then online... Oh, before I do that, I want to get an ad block. Because last time I went on this website, there was a lot of stuff everywhere. I don't want to risk that happening again. I don't even know if you can see this site. You can. But that's cool. Let's check the screen at the top here for this one. So that now that you can see it. Just gonna add it to the thing. Bomb. Adding to Edge. Okay, she was added. Yes. Let me just make sure that the website is not going to bombard me with things I cannot show. Is it going to be okay to use? Yeah. Cool. Okay, we can in fact use this site on stream. Thank God. Don't auto delete. I want to then go to this link. Or unless I can use that link specifically. NPC, I forgot what it is. Oh, and NPC skin, Barry, URL. Is it a classic or a slim? Oh, it's a slim. And then... yeah, that's not the link. Do this one. Copy image link. There we go. That should work. Lovely. Lovely. And then I want to go into this one. Go on to list, and then it's Barry Blacksmith Smoth. There we go. We'll leave that one there. Save. Why hasn't he got eyes? Oh, is it on a different layer? Right, yeah, he's missing quite a bit. Okay. That's not gonna work. I need to find one that doesn't do that. Possibly. I mean, as long as it's got eyes, it's better than what Barry currently looks like. Although he's very yellow looking, I don't want to go through editing it. I just want to be able to chuck it on and then boom, we got a Barry. There should be good. But I think... oh no, his eyes are on there. Okay. We'll try that one instead. This one's called Brock. Copy image link. How's this one gonna look on him? Oh, it's perfect. Notepad. I'm gonna close out all of these other logs and configs and stuff. We'll replace that with Barry's one. There we go. What is the modify option for him? Oh, property, that was it. Property set Barry. Where's the name? Display name. Barry. Why is it not above him? Slash NPC, look at me. Barry. Okay, want to go a bit more drastic, that should do. There is an option to allow him to look at people constantly. Per player. There we go. Look. Distance 10. There we go. I don't know why he's not got a name above his head though, because I've set the display name. Silence false. Is it a config maybe? Like, is there a config for the NPC plugin that I'm missing? It'd be under well, wouldn't it? config. I don't think that's it. That was created or modified today. I could have just been from restarting the server. I mean, this is Richie's. I thought that was an N saying Nitchies for whatever reason, but no, it says Nitchies. Okay. That's not helpful then. There should be another one here somewhere, another thing that I can modify, but I don't know where it is. Oh, Eric is going to attack his literature. How lovely. How lovely. Don't do that, please. I don't see where the data is. I don't remember where the other folder is for plugin configs. I thought it was in world. But maybe not? Because I know DinMap, for example, has one, and it's in this other config that I'm thinking of. Oh, it's inside plugins. Yeah, there it is. ZNPCs plus. Eric, please don't attack it. No, no. Away, away, away. Right, config. Here we go. Let's have a look at this config. Debug is false. Yeah. Autosave, tab, hide delay, settings value too low, cause issues with player NPCs spawning. Tab display name, Z and O. They're not up there. Fake enforce. No, I want to have a name above their head. I don't know why I can't just do that. I assume that's what display name was for, but apparently I guess that's for the tab stuff instead. NPC toggle. What does toggle do? That just makes him invisible. Oh. That makes sense. My best option then is to summon a invisible armor stand, which I don't remember the command for, so I'm just gonna copy and paste it from AI. Minecraft command to summon invisible armor stand with a name. I should have said unbreakable. You also make it unbreakable. That should work. No, don't format it like that. I hate when it does that. Why have we got two different things here? There we go. Couldn't remember what it was. It was a comma. Okay. There we go. And then we're going to call him Barry. I should have done this one before I did this, because I may struggle. Oh no, he doesn't really exist. Lovely. Wrong thing. Where did it go? Where did it go? That should be spawning it where I'm stood. I'll just tell it that it doesn't seem to do anything because it doesn't. That's really odd. That should work. That is the command. I don't know what these things are meant to be. Like, you cannot interact with them, and they push you around. I'm not too sure what they're supposed to be. Oh. But I can punch it. Which means it has health. And when it's meant to be Bass. It is meant to be Bass. That is not Bass. This way, is that actually what's happening? What the fuck? End a base? I wanted a fish spawn egg, I guess. Not a tropical fish, just a regular fish. Is that not a thing? There are a couple things that haven't quite loaded in. Such as this thing. What did I search for that? Oh, I just searched fish. Yeah, there's quite a couple of things that haven't worked. Yeah, I presume I'm supposed to be able to use this. But obviously clearly not. Was there an extra space somewhere? I guess that would make sense as to why it wouldn't work. Oh, wrong command. I didn't use the one that he gave me. Did I definitely use the right one? It's not doing anything. That should be spawning it in. What if I get rid of invisible? Is it the way that the text is formatted? Is the name invisible? It is. Okay, that's its issue. /kill. That's E. Type. Armor stand. Distance equals 1. There used to be a radius, or it was like just R, but is that not a thing anymore? I don't think radius is a thing. I don't want to just kill armor stands in case there's some other thing that has it. Can't give it that. No entity was found. Well, it's right here. I'm stood at the fucking entity. There we go. Ah, I see the issue. I can run the command without invisible, and I see the armor stand. But still, no name. For some reason, the text does not show. Gotta see if this works. No. No. There we go. I know OMG Craft has a video where they do it, and then it's just in the description, and I could just go and copy it from there. And it would be so much easier. And in a minute, I might just do that. I might. I might end up doing that and just saving the time. Did it change anything? Alright, YouTube. I'm just gonna copy it. Floating text to Minecraft. OMG Craft. There it is. And this should work. No. What? That means he probably does have a name. Oh, armor stand. Wait. Wait, what spawned that in? What spawned that in? One of these had to have done that. One of these commands. None of these commands have that. This one's doing that. What? What? I don't get it. Gonna give it that to figure out. That's really odd. Okay, so it's now formatted different. So I want to use this one. Your message here. Oh, huge. Huge. Your message here. Right. Let's go ahead and remove this -10. Okay, we'll get rid of that. We just need to get the height correct. That's perfect. Maybe I'll come down a little bit. So we'll do -0.25. Yeah. Fuck, I just got rid of it. Barry! Oh, I just tried to kill him. Barry, no, I did it again. Here we go, this is what I wanted to edit. And then we'll do Barry. Lovely! Okay, now before we continue with this, let's go back to spawn. Because we gotta name a couple guys down here. Don't have them. Like, I think his name is Harry. It is. I'm gonna put it over his head like this. I might get rid of the minus here and actually put 0.25 added onto it. To make sure it's above his head, like that. And then I think this is Lana. Yeah. Try and get central. That'll do. Nice. I should give the guy in cave a name. This dude that has despawned. Did he despawn or was he killed? I think he despawned. That kind of sucks, because I just didn't save the file that we had 2 moments ago when I opened up Notepad that had it in there. So I can tripe it in chat. So I can tripe it. Can you put it in a string so I can tripe it? It's too long. Just too long. It's too long. Can you make it slightly... Can you put it into smaller chunks? Oops. Now I want to know if I can do this with something else. If I spawn an NPC, creates block, how's it done? All lowercase, blocker underscore guy. Player. If I do that, when I run this command, is it going to apply to him? Type equals oh, I don't think I can. No. Because these are on Minecraft. Knight's Quest, immersive aircraft flying stuff. Wait. Vicious Thieves, dynamic trees creates. Alexis mobs. No. I believe that is an astounding. No, I cannot do it on that. I'd assume not. I mean, these all seem to be the same couple mods that just keep appearing. So we'll have to keep that at villager. And we're gonna have to get rid of this guy. What? Hello, Skylux, how you doing? Does he have a name? He does. Blocker guy. Poor guy. We're gonna get rid of that one. Hi, one of you here. Welcome, welcome. I'm doing good too, thank you. I am currently... Okay, well he's taking damage and I've got to kill him off anyway. I'm currently setting up a modded server. It is taking a lot of work. But it's getting there. Is that still too long? No, that's just two different commands. Tunnel guard. I was going to give him a name, but he's already got one, so I guess that's fine. Although I don't want to call him Tunnel Guard, do I? Let's give him an actual name. I think he was called Philip before he despawned. Let's test it on your early access. I shall. It's only just entered production, or like creation. We got a long way to go, but... What was I about to run? This one. Rotation. I need to change that. Rotation to... I believe... -45? Yes. Perfect. Add armor. Run after. I don't want to add armor to him. He doesn't need armor. I don't need the hell I am. I wonder why he despawned. In the first... I mean, he might not have despawned. He could have been killed. But despawning would make the most sense. He doesn't have a bed. Or a profession. And neither does this guy. So I guess if I just... give him a bed... They have to be able to get to it, don't they? Oh, there's two beds there. You could easily get to there if that wasn't there. I'm just going to chuck the bed down there. That should be okay for him. If not, he's going to have to deal with it. I'm just glad that still works, because that was horrible to set up. Alternate shorter one-liner. What's the theme on the server? It's essentially a pirate theme. I'm going to stop dim map from rendering. How do I stop it? Cancel render. World. We got massive oceans with like islands dotted around. This is a relatively small island. This is like the spawn area. Yeah, it should be really interesting when it's done. We got these sky islands that you can get to using some airships. But the main theme is boats, so the idea is you'll start here. I'm going to set a smaller border around this area, and once you complete a certain amount of quests, it will essentially give you a shipwreck, and it will teleport you to 0-0, where you essentially start fresh on some big island, and then spread out. There's create as well, which is nice. It means that you can set up base somewhere, and then use the ships and stuff to travel around the world, which is mostly water. Here there's not a lot of islands, but if I do that, you can see the islands here are a lot bigger. I don't know why they're so small over there, when these are massive. But yeah, it's just a lot of islands dotted around the world. Don't know what this is. Oh, this is one of the partially built boats. I didn't know they just kind of existed here. Huh. Quite unlucky, like to be, but you can take a break for that to try new things. Hell yeah. This is a very laid back kind of server in comparison to 2v2. Like it's like the main idea is like setting up like the society of people in a way. Because we got a form of currency that you get from doing quests and like just random little things to help other players, or not even players, to help NPCs. Oh, this is a big island. That's sick. That's really cool. Obviously it's not fully loaded there. That's really cool. That's, oh my god, wait, this is awesome. What the hell? What is this generation? Sorry, but yeah, it's gonna like somewhat set up a society where people can pay each other for things, because with Create you can set up a factory and specialize in certain things and set up links using trains, which I believe we have. Yes. So you can set up links to certain people's bases, and I don't know, maybe someone could hijack a train at some point and steal items off of it or something. Like, just anything can kind of happen. There will be a claiming system based on chunks, so that you can protect your base, you know. What's the version? It's 1.20.1. So it's not old, but it's not new either. But most of the mods that we were originally going to use were 1.20.1. Where am I? Why am I in here? Like we were gonna use Valkyrian Skies. Cause, you know, cool airships. The original idea for this wasn't even gonna be boats, like on water. It was gonna be airships, like in the sky, not in the water. And the entire thing was just gonna be a void with these big floating islands. But we had to scrap that idea, because it doesn't work on a server. It doesn't work. Valkyrian Skies does not work. If you make a ship and then try to use it, you can't. No matter how many times you click it, you cannot interact with it. You can't break it or place blocks. As soon as you build it there, it's there forever. So we've taken this kind of approach instead. On some of the islands too, there's going to be like little outposts. So the spawn is one of them. And you can shop, or I say shop, you can sell things to them. And get money for it. Like so. I think this guy also sells things. No, that'd be the other guy down here, I believe. This guy. Yeah. So he sells a Totem of Undying and an armor just to get you kind of started. He did have a profession. He looked exactly like Gort does over there, but I don't know why he doesn't now. Armorer. What do you need for an armorer? Be in one of these somewhere. Makes sense? Yeah, it kind of sucks, but it's fine. I'm happy that we've at least got some form of ship, even if it's not what was originally Ah, it's here. I believe armorer would be smithing table. You're not going to be able to do that because you don't have AI. You also still take damage. You shouldn't be able to take damage. God damn it. You need a grindstone. Okay. Let's do grindstone. I don't know if it's going to work because he doesn't have AI. I might have to summon him. I'm going back to using an AI to summon something with no AI. Can you create the villager so that his name is Philip? That's what we want. We want Philip. His profession is armorer. He cannot take damage. Is that all I want? We'll do that for now, because I do have an NPC mod. But to my knowledge, I cannot set it up to work for this. Blocker underscore guy is the ID that I want. Oh, it spawned an Alex. Let's have a look. Change ID, clone, create, hollow? Maybe? I don't know. Because if I can use this, then I can have it always look at the player when they come near to him. And give it a custom skin, and I think it would look better. That's the type. Than having a villager. I don't think I can. I can give them a helmet. Let's select a helmet quickly. Because I guess we can create our own NPC then. I don't know, we could go for an armor pirate helmet. He didn't start wearing it. When are you usually streaming? I do not have a I do not have a schedule. I've been meaning to get one. Or to set one. But I currently do not have one. Possibly tomorrow? I don't know yet. I need to like actually get round to setting a schedule. You know? So people know when to expect a stream. But I just haven't done that yet. I have the ZNPC plugin. Can I use that instead of a villager? I'd assume not. To my knowledge, from what I can see. Huh. I'm going to use player. I know that he's not using a player here, but I will. Look close. What does that do? Property sets. Philip. Look per player. There we go. Schedule to help you and others trust me? Yeah. I need to get to one. I usually try and announce it at least 12 hours before, which isn't a lot. But I try, you know? So it's better than nothing. Stops wandering. What was it? Set fixed. I don't see that as an option. What is fire? Okay, let's not do that. 12 hours is good, actually. Yeah, it's not that bad. Like, I mean, today wasn't 12 hours. I think it was more like 6, which isn't great, but it's okay. It's okay. What the hell is that? Action slash NPC action add message. Oh my god, Philip any click 1 0. What? Okay, so it goes afterwards. Can you add the colors to the message? You could also add Easter eggs, all such as random signs and other stuff. Like, oh, we have. If you come around here, obviously you can't really see this unless you're using like a free cam mod. You can reach the door, and it's gone. Why is it gone? Oh my god, was it a /kill at E? Did I run a /kill at E that killed everything? Oh, that explains why the village is so empty. Right, okay. Well, this was in here, right there, which it is an entity for whatever reason. And then there's this, you guys just got a decent sign. So you'll see that if you've got a free cam mod. That's kind of the only time you'll ever see it. Oh, there's so many things that might have been destroyed from the fact that I don't have a... I did a kill at E. Sorry. I didn't even consider that. Stop right there. Why is it showing quotations? I want white here. I also don't want italics. Oh my god, is it given it all of it? It has. It's given it loads of... Okay, so NPC action deletes Philip 0 1 0. Oh, I could just keep running 0. Okay. I don't want the @6 there. I want @6. Oh, and 6 here. This is as far as you can go. The... And... cannot be accessed. Sure. I believe that's correct. I just need to now format it. Mine... you know, I'm just gonna say, can you give me all... I cannot type. Minecraft text formatting options. How big will the map be? As of right now, I'm thinking 10,000 by 10,000, because I'm not expecting a load of people to join. Obviously, if there are more people that join, then I will start expanding it, because with Create, you need the resources, and resources are finite. But one issue I've got at the minute is Distant Horizons does not work. I can use NVIDIA, which only works if you have an NVIDIA graphics card, as you can see down here. It's loaded in where I was earlier at 00. But if I disconnect, this is with Bobby, by the way, which is supposed to save your, like, chunk info. Even with Bobby, when I rejoin, you'll see that that area no longer exists. It is completely forgotten about those chunks ever being rendered. So... that is one issue. You're gonna have to explore every time that you play, and every time that you play and explore, you will then be able to see the map to a larger scale. And I don't know why that doesn't work. Distance Horizons doesn't do anything. NVIDIA sort of works, and Bobby does nothing. So it's a bit of an issue. Because obviously if you're playing on such a large scale map where it's mostly water, you want to know where you're sailing. Which this does help. Can you fix it at all? I don't think so. I'm gonna try and see what I can do to my knowledge, it's just going to be some incompatible mod, or it's something with the server, because we're running a hybrid plugin mod server. But I'm not too sure. We do have DinMap, which sort of helps. I think it's... this one. So this will sort of help. Once the map is fully loaded in, this will allow people to move around better. I was hoping that I could add text onto this. I cannot. But I was hoping I could add text for the island. So like you can see I've got spawn here. I had to manually do that with like sea lanterns. I was hoping that I could just type text on here and it would save it for everyone. So I can name islands. But I think what I'm going to have to do is hand out maps for every quest. Like I gotta make a map that's the size that I need it to be, and then when the player starts that quest they get given a map so they can see where they have to head. That might be what I end up doing. Can I tab back into Minecraft, please? My Minecraft doesn't want to Minecraft. My Minecraft does not want to Minecraft. Hello? It might crash. Oh, it's gonna crash. Okay, I'm just gonna restart it. It's not responding, that's fine. Oh, it even gave me what I wanted. Oh, I have to type it all out again! Oh no, I have to type out the... Oh. Oh, I'm really hoping this does, like, get some amount of traction. Like, I don't plan on, like, charging anything at all. I plan on keeping it basically free. Maybe I'll add a specific donator rank that does nothing. Maybe gives you a special cosmetic hat or something. But just to, like, support the server. Because I'm not running it through a host. I'm running it locally. Which could be an issue. Or will be an issue for a little bit. Because my router does not currently support port forwarding. Which is fine. It's fine for in testing. In testing, I don't need port forwarding. But when I make it public, I do need to be able to port forward like 5 different ports for different plugins and mods. Like there's a voice chat with radios. I'm excited for that. That's going to be really cool. Please say it saved. It did not. Damn it. Okay, Philip. Hey, Philip. You don't have a name. I'm going to have to give you a name, aren't I? For super fancy message. That doesn't seem super fancy to me. Give him Mark. Ooh. Oh, okay. Hang on. Let me... Where's the thing gone? Oh, this is what I want. What's the regular text format? Oh, it's down at the bottom. Okay, they listed at the bottom. So I can do this, this, this. Let's unfull screen. Let's go side view. We want to do... Stop right there. Get rid of that. We're going to do and R, I believe. Yeah, and this tunnel is collapsed. We need to do and F as well to make it white. And not this tunnel is collapsed. We want to say the tunnel has... And this is where it gets confusing. I want yellow or gold or whatever it is. I think it's gold, so it's 6. Collapsed. I don't think I spelled collapsed wrong. See. No, I did. We're good. We're good. Collapsed. And R and F Further. Nope, no capital. Further down. I cannot let you pass any. I cannot let you pass this point. I guess past this point makes more sense. And I need to get rid of the quotation at the end and beginning that it added, because that's not correct. Let's add messaged Philip. What? Add message ID. Philip, any click, 1, 0. And then NPC, this is so confusing. NPC action delete Philip 0. Cool. Action add player chat. Can I have it play a sound? I don't know what that does. Switch servers, cool. I could have used that if I could have used the proxies, but I can't do a proxy server with mods, apparently. Not with the amount of mods that I have anyway. It doesn't let me connect. So we had to do 2 separate servers for what would essentially have been 1 server originally, which is great. Oh, can I get it to play a sound? Is it possible to make it also play a sound when clicked? Because he isn't doing that. He should be going, Arr. Well, I guess I can also remove... That's not an option. Oh wait, what if I do player command? Philip, any 1, 0 title at a bulls. What is the title command? That's a title. Okay, right, let's try and reformat that. You're gonna have to go, actually, really so enjoying the show. Oh, amazing, thank you very much for subscribing. I don't know if it added it onto the thing or not. It didn't, sometimes it doesn't, it's alright. Thank you very much, and yeah, I hope I'll see you soon. Yeah, I'll let you know when the server's up. Because we would definitely need to test it. There's gonna be a lot of issues with it, probably. NPC... Oh, this is such a confusing task. This one? Right, slash title at a title. Yeah, it does have to be in quotations. Okay. At a title, and then chuck it in quotations. And then de-op Josh. Make sure it works without me being op. No. No. It does not. It's an issue. Why would I just de-op myself right there? Why would I do that? Console command. Oh! Wait, that makes so much more sense. Yep, perfect. Lovely. Slash NPC action list Philip. Let's get rid of the player command so it runs Oh, let's also get rid of the console command because it's not the console command I want. I want play sound, villager. Underscore. I want to do entity dot villager no master at p volume 1 pitch 0.75. Yeah. Okay. So now I will copy this without the slash. That's a console command. And then I can chuck that here. Why is it saying bulls? Why is it saying bulls? Why is it saying bulls? Oh, I don't think I ever sent those. Oh. Wait, why is he not? The sound is too far away to be heard. Huh? Huh? Is at P not nearest player? What am I doing wrong? Minecraft at command at options. Nearest player. Okay, let's try modify the command then. And radius of 10? No, it's random players. That's not what I want to do. Distance 10 blocks. From this location. Oh, actually, I should really get the location of a block. So we want to do that. 0.75. Now let's try and copy this. Maybe the issue is that it didn't know quite what to target. No player was found. What? What if I remove the distance? Because now we've given it at least... Yeah. Okay, that is close enough. It'll do. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Which also means I can now get rid of all of this stuff down here. And we can clear up a little bit. Which is lovely. Because now I can click on Philip. So we're going to do NPC action list Philip. We got the thing and the play sound. Lovely. Let's give him a skin. Because you got to do that. We got to give him a skin. Where's Parsec? There it is. Alright, let's go back to here. We're gonna do... Miner. Not Minecraft. Miner. We need a miner. Someone that mines. You know what? I might just use this, like, generic one. I think I know someone that uses a skin. This is the one that I see every miner use. So I say generic. It's not generic, it's just that I see this one a lot, I think. Alright, we're gonna make sure his eyes are 2D. They are. Lovely. I've had a couple issues with some skins where they're not. And it doesn't work. Alright, let's chuck this one up onto here. Copy image. I didn't want to make that smaller, I wanted to make this smaller. Copy image link / NPC. NPC skin Philip URL. Assume this one's classic, right? Yeah, it's quite an old skin. Can I make it so that the top of his skin shows? No. No, not possible. I didn't think so. Okay, let's not have that. Okay, he is stuck there forever. Let's give him something to sit on at least. Okay, Philip, man. Oh, I gotta remove from Philip sitting. Just remove two things instead of doing what I wanted to, because I was like, oh, is it actually going to do anything? I did not, but I still want to add it back. Does not have property. Oh, that's why I was trying to set it. Can we stop him from sitting first? Because that'd be awesome. That would be awesome if we could not have him sitting. I'd love that. Okay, well now he's swimming. Now he's doing nothing. Now he's still doing nothing. Oh no. That can't be good. Slash NPC property set. That's insane. Let's just copy this. I just stopped the server. Fuck. Oh no. Oh no, it's not going well. I forgot that pressing Control C would stop the server. Shit. This isn't good. This isn't good at all. Oh no. Okay, we'll give that a moment, I guess. Philip, we need to get Philip's skin pasted on in there. URL for Philip. Alright, server might be up now. No, it's still loading. I'm really hoping this hasn't gotten broken the server. It shouldn't have, which is good to know. Like, I should be able to fix it just by typing that into the console. But it's still really sketchy. That's still not something that I would like to see. Please. Please. Oh! We're good! We are so back. Oh, we're so back. It reset. It took us back quite a bit. By the looks of it. Like, it's reset the skin. I'm okay with that. I'm so okay with that. Oh! Thank God. Oh. Oh. Okay. I'm typing in the wrong things at the wrong time. Where's Notepad? There's Notepad. Cave block at spawn. Being more specific with where they are, in case I reuse a name. I need to get the armor stand command back. Where is this saved? Like, genuinely. Where is list saved? I do wonder. Oh, it's in skins. Yeah. That makes sense. Let's do this. We'll do underscore list. We'll do a new one for commands that we use often. Underscore useful underscore useful dash commands. Useful is 1L. It's not, is it? It's 2. Nope, it is 1. I had a feeling. We'll open up useful commands. Floating text. We'll give that 0.25. Get rid of that. Name here. Above player. Above NPC head. There we go. And now we will go ahead and check the Asharani in here. We're gonna give this one Philip. That seems really high up. Slash kill at E. Type armor stand. Be ID. No. That'd be tag equals Philip. No. Really? Oh, name. There we go. I could have sworn that oh, it's probably spawned it on the fence, right? Okay, we gotta be careful with this one then. This one's a little bit of an issue because of the fence. We'll do minus 0.25. Ho ho, what a guess. That's like perfect. I'm happy with that. Oh, but now I can't interact with him. Right. This is an issue. We have to place it right behind him, I believe, then. Which I know looks stupid. But unless I can make it so it's not interactable. Can you also make it so that I cannot interact with this armor stand? What the hell? Okay, so it disables every slot possible. That's interesting. $20.39. 583. I did 582. I still can't click through it. That's fine. We're gonna just do that. Because I'm fairly certain I can't place an item on it already. I'm just gonna create one called test. No, I won't call it test in case I have anything else called test and I remove it. I don't. I know I don't. I'm gonna call it test. Because I don't... That is an issue. Okay, and then if I do test with the disabled slots one. Okay. Okay, fine. I killed the wrong one anyway, it doesn't matter. I had to get rid of Philip anyway to give him the one that doesn't destroy it. I didn't know that was actually a thing. I didn't think you could interact with invisible ones. Clearly you can. Because I have to do the same for Harry, because imagine you're just going to talk to Harry and then boom. You fucking give him a hat. It's not what you want to do. Alright, is this 1.25? I believe it was. Or was it just 7.5? It might have been 7.5. We're going to assume it was 0.75, not 75. If I can type. There we go. And I will rename it to Harry. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was just a positive. Maybe this was the positive 25 I was on about. Yeah, it was. I was thinking of this guy. I need to move it further back. Why does it reset all of their skins? Ah, I managed to place hers in a position where you can't interact with it. But I assume if I do... No, I cannot interact with this one. I'm gonna leave this one where it is then. I'm gonna do NPC skin Music Man 1, I believe. URL slim. We'll do this one. And then copy. Get rid of that with a minus. And we're going to copy this. Oh, I'm going to call it Barry quickly though, because that is the next one we shall be doing. And then we'll fly over to Barry. Then we're going to set up the quests over here. Right. Now we got Barry. Hey, Barry. Is it possible for me to interact with your armor stand, or did I get it perfect? I believe I got it perfect. Lovely. Slash quests admin quests editor. Yes. 1. This is ironic. That's horrible. 2. I thought my button squeaked for a second. Let's now do 3. Did I not change it? I thought I did. There we go. So I need to get some iron. Let's do iron ingot. Edit requirements. No, we're gonna keep it at 0. Yeah, okay, let's edit the requirements to require at least 1 quest points. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want it to require a single quest point. And now that's done. Stages. Add new stage. It'll be I8 blocks. Break blocks. I also want to get some iron ore then. Block names. Iron ore. And then we'll do 2. How much do we want to break? We'll do 15. Save that. Save that. Actions, conditions. We'll do 3. Deliver items to NPC, add item. Item in hand. Set amounts to 15. And I think that's it. I think that's all I need. Oh, I just knocked over a can. I think that's all I need to do. I should be able to do done. Add NPC UUID. Okay, we'll be done with that one. Done with that one. Start message. I believe that bit is done. Stages are done. Maybe I could do another stage. So add new stage. 13. Invalid option. Okay, we'll delete this stage. Yes. We'll be done with stat. We got stage 1. Edit rewards. We'll give 1 quest point. We'll give 2 quest points. And a money reward of 500 doubloons. As well as it's gotta be something we can give him. Like an item. I'll leave it probably at that for now, I think. Can't think of much else that we could give. You know what? They could give a compass. And we're done with the rewards. Now we do planner. That should be alright. 12 edit options. General. I don't care about that. So he should now have a quest. Did I not link it to him? I don't think I did. Slash quest. Editor. To. This is ironic. Nope, I did not. 13. Yes. Yeah, there you go. I need to give him the GUI because I much prefer that. Quests editor. edit quest. This is ironic. I want to do GUI display. Add item. Item in hand. Done. Done. Save. Yes. In theory, it should now bring up this, and then I can do that. Requirements from quest point. Yeah, I don't have any. Cool. Also, Barry's skin wasn't reset. It was just a 2 over its spawn for whatever reason. I don't know why it done that. So I'm also now going to make Lana's quest. Quests editor. To I love star. I love to star. Edit rewards. 1 quest points. Done. Save. Yes. Quest. I didn't mean to do that yet. Admin. Reload. Now I've got to do that again because I forgot what I was going to do. I wanted to have its six. No, 5. It's Barry. That's I would like to see if that works. I don't know what that command thing was supposed to do. Slash quest edits quests editor to I like to style. Oh, love. And then rewards. Okay, now I do command. And then we'll do just head to Barry. $12, 13, 1 slash quests admin reload slash quests Actually, there's a way to reset. I want to make sure this works, so I take the quest, give her style, and then I see it in the chat. Did I get this from a chicken, or did I just pick up an egg? Like, did she give me an egg? My balance is crazy right now from all of this testing. My balance is absurd. You do not have permission to speak. What? Huh? What do you mean? I don't have permission to speak. Okay. Admin. Admin resets me. There we go. Oh, also this thing here, I haven't shown you what this is yet, have I? Essentially, it's like a little radio. Yeah, we've just gotta wait. I can force it to happen, I guess. It's just kind of always playing music. Just a specific 9 discs, I think. It loads them all into a vault here. Chucks one out onto the depot here. When this finishes playing, this one will pick this one out. This one will then grab this one, place it in, they will let it play, and then this one will go and grab it and place it in here. And then it goes around on a conveyor here, back into this vault here. The lights, as you can see, this is black concrete turning into a redstone lamp. The lights are controlled down here. I want to say it's like right here. Yeah, this is what controls that redstone lamp stuff. It's very complicated for no reason. Ideally, I should try and cover some more of this up to stop some of that light bleed. That comes through into that cave. That might help a little bit. But yeah, essentially what's going on down here is it's spawning in the lit redstone lamps repeatedly. So as soon as this gets power, it is constantly setting one of those blocks. It'll be this block and this block. It is repeating, just setting it to the lit version. So even when it updates, it resets itself back lit again. And then I genuinely thought that was a person, and I was so scared. And it keeps repeating that as it goes through in this like pattern. And then as it updates the next block, it also then resets it back to a non-lit block. It's very interesting. It's a lot going on for such a simple thing. I'm really trying to save as much of the light bleed as possible. I mean, we can't have it. We can't have this light bleed. There's a lot. There's a lot of light bleed. Oh, it's just a chunk loader. Just to keep the chunks loaded. My god, he fixed it. This is not running Valkyrian Skies, unfortunately. This is a slightly different idea. This is we've now gone for a pirate fucking thing, so he did not fix it. No, I took the easy route. There was no fixing it. Valkyrian Skies doesn't work. We've now got large oceans with islands and like quests you can go on. Which is what I'm currently working on. We need to go in this side. Yeah, there was no fixing Valkyrian skies. I think it's just fucked on the server side. At least at the minute it is, and it probably will be for a while. That's gonna bleed like crazy. So my solution was give up on that idea and do a different idea. But yeah, we've made I made a significant amount of progress since coming up with this idea, basically like a day ago. What can I'm currently just trying to get rid of light bleed that's happening by covering up as much as I can. Yeah, I don't think that fucked that up, which is good. I'm really trying to solve this light bleed issue that I got going on. Usually I wouldn't cover that so dramatically, but I feel as though I have to. I mean, we can find out now. If we go into the cave, we will either see light or we will see no light coming through. It worked! Also, look, it's Evil. I just realized the name. That wasn't on purpose. I named him Philip before I gave him the skin. I hadn't even thought about giving him the skin until I was looking for a minor skin, and then I saw the skin and I was like, I should use that one. The name is just a coincidence. It is your old ass skin. Yeah, I came across it on Skindex, because that's what I've been using for the skins. I've just been yoinking them from Skindex, because they're all, like, free to use for whatever. In fact, I think this one might have a tag on it somewhere. Don't know where. Where's your tag? Where's your tag? Stop spinning! Okay, fine. But yeah, this is Philip. He just tells you that you can't go down the tunnel. We got Gort. He sells you things. We got that there. And if you're using a free cam, you can see that. But only if you're using a free cam, otherwise you won't be able to see it. Let me clear my inventory quickly. We got Harry. He's hungry as a horse. He really wants food. He wants 10 bread. Claudia. You can sell stuff to her. Same goes for Ard. You only sell stuff to him. She wants style. She loves style. I actually think style is a really rare one for like to play on here, because I think just playing the same few. There are 9 discs in here. But it only seems to play about 3 of them. It's kind of sick. Thank you. I'm quite happy with this so far. It's turning out pretty decent. And we got a village over here. With no villagers, because I guess apparently I ran kill at E at some point and killed off villagers around the globe. So we've just got Barry all on his own. He wants 10 iron. Let's place some villagers down, man. This place is fucking empty. Okay, well that's not what I wanted to do. We gotta get some villagers around. I mean, if I put down enough, they will find their own home, won't they? So, if they don't find a home, then they'll despawn. So let's just put down a load, let them do their own work and figure out where they want to be. Here you go, man. You can have some friends. I feel like that's more than enough, but I haven't put any over here, so I'm just going to put some down here. There we go. I'm going to do the same for these ships, because I believe they're supposed to have stuff on them. Oh, this has already got pirate crew on it. Interesting. I assume that's what that pirate block does up here. It turns villagers into crew members. That's cool. Yeah, same over here. I guess it's the yeah. This is the different one. This is the sailor block, and they're marine sailors. Marines versus pirates. Holy shit! Wait, they're at battle right now. Oh my god. They are fighting. You guys are just two fucking unemployed guys down here. You guys should get a job. Oh, but I guess you got beds, so you won't. Because I did notice that no matter where I went, there were no villagers anywhere. You see the vision? Hell yeah. I'm glad you're seeing the vision. That means I'm doing something right. Yeah. There's going to be quests dotted around, and I'm also, when I set certain quests, going to have whoever gives you the quest hand you a map. Obviously you've got this world map here, and you can run Bobby, or Invidium, so that your stuff says Distant Horizons doesn't work with the mod pack. Something's causing an issue with it, so it's impossible to save it. So as you're playing, if you do like a 3-hour long play session, you really span a lot of area, you'll see a lot of area, but that won't save. It'll save on the map here, but it won't save in your rendered chunks for some reason, even though it's supposed to with those mods. But that's fine. But what's going to happen is I'll hand you a map, and obviously if you take an empty map, let's go to TP0 0 one of the missions after the first area is going to teleport you here. You will end up here in this area because at 0 0 the area seems to be larger. I'm not going to go all the way over here, but the islands seem to be bigger. But obviously if I make a map and then I teleport back to here. For fuck's sake, why is it always putting me in the fucking ground by Philip? Oh, it put me on this side? For fuck's sake. Originally Philip was just a villager, and everything that he did was controlled by command blocks. But then he despawned, or I killed him with a kill at E, and I realized I had an NPC mod, so I made him an NPC. But yeah, obviously you can still... Never mind. I was gonna say, you can usually see, like, a little dot. But I guess if you're thousands of blocks away, that doesn't apply. That could be an issue then. Okay. Okay. So let's do /TP 1000 90 1000 just so we can get to 1000. I've got a concern that my idea... Where am I? Really? Y95 was on top of a fucking thing? Are you kidding me? That wasn't high enough to avoid everything? That's what I mean, like, the islands close to spawn are much larger than where I'm at over there, for whatever reason. So I plan on having it send you over here at some point, forcefully. Like, I don't know, maybe you get attacked by some other pirates and you end up stranded on an island over here or something, I don't know. And you gotta make another ship and basically start fresh to an extent. Like, that would be such a cool part of, like, a little storyline. That would be really cool, like, giving... Like, actually having story in it. Rather than just quests. Like, quests that actually affect your gameplay. Right, let's see if this... Because obviously if I do this, I turn into a dot. And I thought that was gonna happen. When I went back over here, but... No, it's too far. Oh no. That's not good. That's only 3,000 blocks away. How close do you need to be on a map for it to show you Minecraft? Within 250 blocks of the map's edge? Okay, well luckily my idea is to make the maps larger. So let's try that. How do I make a larger map? What do I use? Do I just put it into a crafting table? Like, I don't actually know. Just fucked up the tree. Let's not fuck up the trees at the spawn, please. Thank you. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Because the cartographer table just lets you create more maps, right? Yeah, it lets you duplicate a map. I assumed it was a crafting. What the fuck was that? Glider design. Wait, can you get a glider? You can get a glider! Oh, that's sick! What the hell? Fortnite! I did notice that you can skydive, so I guess that makes sense. That there's a glider? Fortnite! No way! Fortnite! Anyway. How do we make a bigger map? How do we level up a map? How do I level up a map? How do I level up a map? Minecraft. Cartographer table. Place the map and paper! Oh! Map and paper. That's a crafting table. No? Does it have to be a used map? So this is what it currently looks like. We see Spore. Ah! Now we see Spawn! I see. I see. It's still not quite what I wanted to do because that's only slightly increased it rather than completely increased it, and it's still a pain because I have to then, I think, fill... No, I don't have to fill the map. I can just keep checking it in repeatedly like this. Okay, wait, that could be huge. Apart from now it's tiny. If I want to get that massive distance, it's tiny. Is it possible to make it so that my player marker will always show up on a Minecraft map? I'm hoping it is, like a config or something. What was making that noise? What the fuck are you? Yeah, sure. There's got to be a way to make it always show up. What the fuck? So I wanted. Well, I wonder. Well, I should actually. I'm using Journey Map. Is it possible to add text onto the map so that I can name islands? That's what I originally wanted. Like, you can see how I've got spawn written on spawn. I had to do that manually with ocean lamps, like placing it block by block. If I can instead just write text and have it show up, that'd be really useful and much better. Like, that does look really cool. I do like that, but it's just really time consuming. I don't want to use a waypoint. I don't want to use waypoints. Using minimap text. Some versions or mod packs allow custom text layers. Wait, is that real? What Minecraft maps, what map mods support text layers? Wait, that's huge. That's what I wanted. I want something that supported a text layer. I mean, I'm gonna lose all of my my data with text labels. No. Self-ready map with waypoint labeling. No. Okay, so none. So actually, none. Am I able to get the text to show on journey map without using waypoints? If I can, then that'd be kind of huge. Because that's what I want. A built-in feature on journey map to allow displaying floating text labels without using waypoints. Okay. That sucks. That really sucks. I mean, what I could, in theory, do is go around the map, creating waypoints for every island I want to use for quests, and then keep the map config in the mod pack. But then if someone wants to use a different thing, then that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work either, is it? No. And neither with the text like this wouldn't work either, because then the player still has to explore this. I guess I could use a compass? Like a lodestone? I suppose? I suppose I could use a lodestone. Lodestone. Compass. Like if I do /TP 0 0. Let me just chuck a lodestone down here. It doesn't seem to be working. That doesn't seem to be working. That is very clearly not pointing at the lodestone, is it? That should have worked. What? Also, why is the compass pointing south? It's not even pointing south, it's pointing southeast. What? What is it pointing to? Wait, is it pointing to the world spawn? Wait, no, because that isn't the world spawn, it is... Oh, you know what? It could be pointing to the world spawn. Slash game rule. Keep inventory true / kill Josh Snack. Yeah, it is pointing to spawn. Um, slash game rule compass. Hmm. Why is the compass not using, like, it's not working on a lodestone? I don't get that. Why is my compass always pointing to world spawn even when used on a lodestone? In Minecraft, I should probably put that at the beginning. I don't get that. When I put down a lodestone and I click the lodestone, it should point to the lodestone. But it's not. Recovery compass is not quite what I need. Maybe I can summon a compass that points to a specific thing? Right click the lodestone. What do you think I tried to do? Is it possible to spawn a compass that points to specific coordinates? Is that a thing? If that's a thing, then I can have it point... No. Then you have access to commands, then yes. Cool. So why didn't you just tell me that in the first place? Ah. Lodestone must be in a loaded chunk. It's fine. I have chunk loaders, so I could technically still do that. Data packs all mods. Not what I want. The coordinates HUD can display coordinates, but not auto compass behavior. Nope. Nope. So it's this that I want. Yeah, let's just type it in chat. Zero, 90, 0. Do I need to hold a compass? No. Oh, for fuck's sake. I hate these things. What the fuck? Let's not, guys, can we chill? 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 Guys, can we chill? I hate you. I hate you guys. Genuinely, fuck off. For fuck's sake. Oh, I just broke my building. Right. That's not how it looked, I don't think. We'll do something like that, I suppose. Yeah, that'll do. I don't remember how it looked, because I started breaking it. What I want to do is make something to help with direction for quests. Essentially, the player needs to be handed an item that will give them coordinates to follow. I could have it tell them where to go, and they can put it down as a waypoint on their thing, I suppose. Lodestone, I tried. Give them a compass. Quest compass and an anvil. Pair it with a book or map that has written coordinates. Okay, well, what's the point in the compass then? What's the point in the compass? Custom compass texture plus waypoints. No. What's option 2? How does the quest compass work? I don't understand that. Don't just say quest compass. I don't know what you mean by quest. I mean, I do, but why am I making a compass then pair it with a book that has the coordinates? Excuse me? What's the point? If they've got a book with the coordinates, why are we giving them a compass just called quest compass if it's not doing anything? Rename it in an anvil, pirate's treasure compass, or wizard's wayfinder, okay, or anything else. Optionally add lore text using /give or anvils. Pair it with a clue book or map. Navigate using coordinates. Okay, so what's the point in the compass? So what is the point in the compass? I don't understand. You're telling me to give them a compass, go through the effort of renaming the compass, for them to then get also get a book with the coordinates in, and then they follow the coordinates using F3. What? Immersion and theming. Makes it feel more tangible. How? It's a renamed compass plus a book. I don't understand what you mean. The compass needle shudders when facing north. But it doesn't, because it's always pointing at spawn. Works like a treasure map. The compass is part of the storytelling, but it's not. This... How do I set compass to point in the direction? Oh, you gotta say lodestone and it doesn't fucking work for whatever reason? Oh, that's what I thought. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Place this in a repeating command block. Okay. We're getting somewhere. It's actually telling me to do things now. Let's give it 0, 90, 0. And it is not working. I mean, it's like it tried for a split second. I could have sworn I saw something happen. Works across dimensions, but the fake lodestone must be loaded in a chunk. Well, it's not. Compass only updates when held. I'd like to use a normal load stone, but nothing seems to happen when I select it with a compass. For whatever reason, I cannot turn this into a lodestone compass. Game rule. Game roll? Where? Where? No, it's not there. What's... it's not working. Why is it not working? Could it... No. I was gonna say, could it be a permissions thing? No. No, it's not gonna be a permissions thing. Do tile drops true? I don't like that I didn't get a response in the thing from it. Game roll is now set to true. What? You just got rid of my compass. You just got rid of my compass. Nope, that's fine. I can set that to false. I kind of want that on false. What is the core protect? Command. I don't think it's on. That's fine. Maybe it could be permissions then. Let's have a look. Defaults. Protected zone shouldn't matter. This isn't going to work. I don't know why it keeps telling me this. It's not going to work. Oh look, it didn't work. Um... world edit could cause an issue. That's not going to be an issue. I'm not using it. Yeah, code protect isn't on here. I don't think any of these would cause an issue with lodestones. Could be the protection mod, maybe. But that would only affect areas that are protected, would it not? Adventure mode restrictions. World guard I'm not using. I don't know what could be causing this issue. I think what I'm gonna do is have it give the player a piece of paper. Just a regular piece of paper. Or maybe, I don't know, a map with the area on it, with some special like text data on it or something. Let's just go over to a different island. Let's go on to this one. Teleport. Right bang in the middle. So my new plan is to get a cartography table. Like so. Get a bit of paper. Like so. Bang this here. Chuck this up on here. Can I not do that beforehand? No. Because we want to make sure we're in a good area. That should be okay. Bang that in there. Bang that in there. Boom. Now we've got the map. Not at the angle that I wanted. So it's going to take a bit of attempt. Like a bit of trying, you know. Trial and error is going to be a big thing, I believe, with this. I believe that's still wrong. Yeah, neither of these are correct. Like, neither of them are what I want. Like, it's zooming it out horribly. Maybe that's what I need? My idea just now was to get an area of the map, or an area on a map, and then have it give that map with some rich custom text on it, some lore. But that doesn't seem to want to happen. I'm just going to step back into this area. And neither of these I can guarantee will turn out how I want them to. No. And... no. Why is it not centering that like it's showing it well? That's really annoying. Oh. What the fuck? Excuse me? Wait, that's working now. What? Huh? Oh. Hi, Philip. Sorry, I'm down here again. What? Wait, I don't understand. It works all of a sudden. I don't understand! Why wasn't it working and now it just works all of it? Now it just feels like it wants to work. What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't get it. What made it work all of a sudden? Okay, well, that's fine. I can't complain. Let's go to this village. This village is where we want to be. Let's do something here with the village. Let's just go to about here. We're gonna get some bedrock. We're just gonna bury it. Not too deep. Oh, shit. Slash game rule. Do, raid. I know there's one for raid. What is it? What is the one for raids? Disable raids. True. Slash kill at E type pillager. Vindicator. Let's just disable raids for now. That is like the third raid I've actually called in. Chunk loader. I want single chunk loader to load a single chunk. And I would like it to load this very chunk here that it is on top of. To which I will then chuck a lodestone on top. Link a compass. I don't need to do all of that. And plop a bit of bedrock on top. There we go. So I've now got a compass that will always point over to here. Lovely. So now I want to rename this in an anvil. We're gonna call this place... I don't know, I don't know. Give me some pirates village names. I don't know. This is the bit that I suck at. Oh wait, this is so good. Yeah, you know what Skullport will do? So now we want to go back to... the main area. Teleport. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hi again, Philip. Wait, I might actually be with Gort this time. Nope, I'm not with either of you. Get fucked. Now I need to make another villager. Slash NPC. Creates Gary. No, we'll call it Gart. We have a Gort, we'll call it Gart. Um. Create quest. We'll call it Skullport Raid. The village of Skullport is being raided. I need the text stuff. Oh, thanks on the side. I don't know what the text was. I believe this was the old one. Oh, there it is. We want red. So we want and C and Alright, we scroll down for bold. L, I believe. Yeah, it'd be and L. And F. And R. Meet with Lyle and help defend their village. For this guy, I want a sword, and then I want to do GUI, add item, item in hand, 9, 3, 3. Stages, a new stage, 4 kill mobs, kill mob amounts, 20, mob locations, is it going to give me an issue? If I do this, and then set kill location ready. Separated by each space. So what? We'll assume that's like 100 by 100. We'll do 200 by 200. We'll be generous. And then we'll try and get relatively central. Five. Skyport? That's not what it's called. It's called Skullport. Skullport Village. Zombie. Separated by a space. Okay, so zombie, skeleton, creeper, spider. We'll include phantoms. Zombie, villager, witch. That's probably all I'll include. Like just the generic hostile mobs. We'll do 5 of each mob. And then we'll be done with that. Oh, actually, I'm going to remove the phantoms. So we want zombie, skeleton, spider, creeper. What else was it? I've forgotten. Zombie, skeleton, spider, creeper, zombie, villager, and witch. Zombie is not a valid mob name. Well, it is. Oh, it's because I added commas. I don't want commas. Commas is incorrect. There we go, and now it's gone. Lovely. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll do that again. 1. Oh, is that set it overall? That's what I want. I just want to do 20 mobs. Lovely. 7. I should have the same number of entries. Okay, so 2 must have 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. What? 3. Add. What does it want me to do? I don't get what it wants me to do. Each thing must have a thing. What do you mean? All required lists must have the same number of entries. Do I have to add more locations? So that's 4. That's 5. That's 6. No. What? Oh, unless that's what it's meant. No! That's still not correct! What? What haven't I done? Alright, let's do this differently. Kill mob types. You want zombie, skeleton, no. Skeleton, creeper, witch. We'll do spider. We won't bother with witch and zombie. No, we'll do those. Easy. I put creep instead of creeper. 2. Let's do 5, 5, 5, 5. Kill location will be here. Add. So the radius should be 200. Seven. I don't get it. I don't get it. Does it want 3 points? What have I done wrong? One. Zombie, skeleton, creeper, spider. I put creep again. Done. So that's done. Now we do 1. Change the mob amounts to 20. Can we do it like that? No. So that must be individual things. 5 of each. Done. Now we do kill location. Add. Done. No! What if we do 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Add. 3. Add. 3. Add. Now we do done? No. That just doesn't work. I cannot add kill location. God damn it, zombie! Let's just do zombie. And now let's do radius. 200. 7. No, because now we need to have a location. Which is here. Add. It's done. No, because we need to have a location name, so we'll call it balls. Now we're done. Oh. Zombie, skeleton, creeper, spider. Done. No. Because now we need to have... I don't know. I don't know what we need to do. Let's do this differently. Let's do... mobs. What? Cancel. Cancel. Clear. 2. Okay, 6. Declare. 1. Zombie. We want to kill 5 zombies. Set the kill location to here. Add. Set the radius to 200. And the location name, Skull Ports. Done. Cool. Catch fish should be 0. We don't want to catch any fish. Just the mobs. And we need to make that more than 1 zombie because we want it to be 5. Done. Done. Okay. And we want to add another stage. 4 mobs. Mob type. Skeleton. Mob amount. 5. Location. Right here. Radius. 200. Location name. Skullport. Done. 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 Stage 3. Okay, this is actually working. I'm glad this is working because it means that I can actually do this idea that I wanted to do. Just differently. 5. We want to then do location as here. Add 4 with like the radius of 200. And then 5 will be skull ports. Done. 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 And then let's add the final one, which was... I don't know. One is zombies. I know that for sure. One is zombies. 2 is... skeleton. So zombie, skeleton. Yeah, zombie and skeleton. And then was this one spider? Zombie, skeleton, spider? Zombie, skeleton, spider. Zombie, skeleton, spider. Zombie, skeleton, spider. We need creeper. More amounts. I want to do 5. Kill locations. I want here. Radius. I want 200. And location names. Skull ports. Done. Okay. And then that's done. And then that's done. And then that's done. Okay, so the stages are done. Hi, Eric. Now let's give them the rewards. We're gonna give them, in terms of money, we'll give them 300. In terms of quest points, we'll give them 2. No, we'll give them more than 2. We'll give them 3 quest points. In terms of item rewards, let's give them a sword. Let's give them like a really nice weapon from Knight's Quest, maybe. Nothing too much. We'll give them a steel sword. Why not? Item rewards. Add item, a load in hand, set name, pirates, blade. Oh, it needs an actual item. Okay, never mind. We'll cancel that. That's for adding the item based off of name. You are digging your claws into my leg. That does not feel great. Thank you. For stopping. 5 is set display name. That's what I wanted to do. Add 7. What's 7? Grey. Let's not do that. Let's go for gold. We'll do 6. We want red, actually. 4. Law. Cool, done. So that's the item done. So now we got that, that, and that. For now, that's all I want to do. Save. Actually, before we do that, let's change the original thing that starts off the message. I'm just gonna assume that mobs will spawn out here. Yeah. Does this count as a skeleton? I don't think it does it? It's not technically a skeleton, it's a pirate skeleton. Edit stages is 10. 5. This should be alright. That's fine. 13 save, yes. / quest admin reload. Lovely. Now we should get a quest from this guy. Although I never made it so that he gave us the lodestone compass, which is rather important. So that people can actually find it. Let's just modify that a second. / quests editor. We'll edit the quest and then Skullport. Can I just type Skullport? I can. That doesn't do anything. What if I add it as a requirement? No. What if I add it as a stage? No. I just added it as a stage anyway, so let's remove that. 5, 16, yes. 6. I need him to give the compass. I don't think I can get him to do that. Set block, click start. Cancel. Oh shit. I don't know what to do. 12. No. Ooh, didn't mean to do that. 6. 11. I don't know why I didn't, like, it didn't occur to me to see if this was even possible to do. It might be under actions, but I can't do that for some reason. Items. We could be items. No. Reach locations, custom objectives. Why is it grayed out? Invalid option. Why? That would be it, surely. Okay. Well, I can't do that at the minute, but I might be able to get a module for it. So that's fine. But I am going to go now because it is 9 and it is late. So that is the end of today's stream. We did not mean to stream for this long, but you know what? It's fine. We got a lot done. I think we got a bit done. We set up like 2 quests. That's kind of it. But yeah, thank you very much for coming. That is the end for today's stream. I will probably be live again tomorrow. I don't know yet. But I'm trying to find my music player. I don't know where it's gone. There it is. Yeah, thank you very much for coming. Bye-bye.